Okay, hello everybody and welcome to Eye of the Storm, week 14. We're finally back. No, it's been about, how many? 1 month and a half or 2 months?
About a month, yeah.
Oh, a month and a half since we've played Eye of the Storm. Fortunately, 2D Soldier will not be joining us today. So,
Yeah.
that's plenty unfortunate. Yes.
Unfortunately, starts with an un. It's
Un.
not very nice, Chucky.
But we are joined here today by our other. I actually had this open another. That's why the music was still going. We have our other beautiful members. We have here Chippendale playing as Cadence, and we have Nick as James Stone. Ghost Chanter or Gary. I should change your name to Gary on the overlay. I use Gary in 3.5.
Playing as Queen of Pen.
And who's playing Dota at the moment, but he mistook when would be starting, so now he's gonna be playing
No.
Dota for a bit.
I'm playing with Russians, so the game naturally lasts for at least an extra day longer.
Yeah,
Or at least that's how it feels.
that's how it feels. Agreed.
If
And
you
we
are
have-
Russian, I apologise about that. However, I hate you all.
Last but not least, Isai as Darius Fossil. So, guys, anything interesting in your lives that you wanna share with us before we delve into this?
Not really.
Nothing?
Been... think so.
No.
Navi got wrecked in game 1.
We are boring people living
Yep.
boring lives.
Yeah,
I
we're
guess.
just boring people playing D&D when we're awesome. Anyway, well, let's see what you remember of last time. So, I guess you're a bit tired, so let's jump to Nick and ask Nick. So, Nick, what happened? What happened last time? Not last time necessarily, but what's your situation right now? Where's your party, and what are you guys? What's your quest? What are you doing?
Okay, so this is what I remember from the prior game. Currently we are outside, in the castle-like area, where there's the castle-like area and then there's the town surrounding it, and we are in the temple currently, and where we left off last, we had been testing the amulets that we found. And whenever we put one on I don't remember his name, but it was the god of death, or the
Sil.
supposed god.
The
Sil.
Ascended of Death, because as you
Yeah.
knew, you find out like the Ascended were just like very powerful mages that in the past managed to basically convince people that they were gods, and they worshipped them, and they gained
Yeah.
power through these worshippers.
Mhm.
Go on.
So whenever we put the necklace on Sil's neck, all of the undead in the room became animated. Luckily, with some web spells and some luck, we managed to trump them, and now we are currently standing back outside, kind of reamassed. That's what I remember.
Yep, agreed.
I survived not being eaten by a skeleton dinosaur.
Yeah, it was a skeleton dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like a Megaraptor or something.
by Darius levitating me up because everyone just left me on the ground.
Yeah, it's like
Because I couldn't because I
Hang on, you
I have
fell to
so
the
long-
ground. You fell to the ground, we didn't just leave you.
Yeah, no. Everyone, I mean, I think we were all on the ground. You all have like some way to get up if it were to climb. Oh,
Yeah,
we
I
fell- we
rolled
fell
well,
down
I rolled
first.
well enough to keep a hold of it.
yeah, he was
Yeah,
the only
we-
one who wasn't
We were all
swept
on the
away.
stairs, it crashed down. Some of us fell down. And some people made climb checks as well.
Yeah, Aiden just like
Statue,
Went
and
up.
my strength just isn't that high, combined with wearing breastplate, so I couldn't get up with just with my own.
yeah,
my
you
own-
almost nibbled by those little pesky undeads.
And that was kind of rude. But
Well, the undeads are never known
I
for
hid
them
outside
being
with
polite.
Bob.
another day, and we'll see what she can do to make up for the fuckery she's been through.
Agreed. Let's
Been
see.
through no fuckery yet.
All this fuckery.
Ajax died.
Ajax died, yeah.
Sorry, spoilers. That's spoilers.
Aiden just upped and disappeared. Basically, that's what happened with Aiden this session. So you guys have no idea where he went. You have to make up a good excuse next time. But
He's hungry.
he's hungry.
Stop it.
Yeah, just went up to eat some goblins.
I went hunting.
Yeah, went hunting.
I think, I mean, he was talking about orcs, weren't you, as well? You know, the taking those. No, or was the one talking about taking the orcs as hostages? The one, the babies.
No,
and-
Aiden wanted to kill them. I think Aiden just wanted to.
Maybe he went
killed
on a
them all.
orc killing spree. Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe,
He'll tell us.
Maybe
He'll
he
tell
went
us
and
next
ate
time.
some babies.
Exactly.
I vote for baby eating.
If I remember correctly, he did send his falcon to signal the people down.
No, he said he could do that, but he didn't do that.
Okay. Okay.
If
I
I
could.
remember rightly, anyway.
I
Oh, wait, he said-
remember
And
something.
And put falcon in
about-
his mouth.
I remember something about him getting his falcon back, but did he actually do anything with it?
He whistled for it back.
Yeah. Yeah. It came back.
That was it. I think what you're thinking of there is we did mention that one of the ways we could trigger the charge was using his falcon.
Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, oh, by the way, for anybody watching, if audio is a bit too raw, tell me, or if it's a bit too raw, tell me as well, and I'll try and fix it. Anyway, so you guys just you had like one room left from what I remember. You have 2 rooms that you haven't visited in this temple left. And the rest of the city that like you have your days, you have a schedule. If I remember correctly, you have about 2 days left until the undeads. You commanded the undeads to go and take down the giant, like the ones that you freed from their soul jail, basically up in the Hall of Heretics. So yeah, and if I remember correctly, you woke up now. You rested.
No, we went to sleep and we left it at sleep.
Yeah,
Does
you left it at sleep. So
anyone remember if I rolled for HP last time?
oh yeah, you leveled up. Level 7, if I remember.
Yeah, I leveled up, but I think I did
Well,
not
let's see.
roll for HP.
Shippendale. You rolled from HP. Well, actually no. What's your Constitution modifier? None.
0.
So no, you didn't roll for HP. You
know
guys,
Nick
did you roll
did.
for HP?
I don't know. Did
Yeah, rolls for HP. It's right above. It's the 2 rolls that I did back to back. Right there.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go.
You
I
can.
guess,
You can. I
it's-
think we've done rerolls in this game, so you can reroll and take the second one. Yeah, you can take the second one.
Five's good enough.
And
I don't think I have.
Gary, I don't see your roll as well. So both of you can roll for HP.
What do I roll?
Do you want me to roll? Bard is 1d6
Plus 1. Yes, please.
plus your stat is
Plus 1.
1. Yeah, 13. Nice. Good job, Darius, Max. So, do you want me to roll it for you?
I'll buy that for $1. Oh, did you not roll mine?
No, that was Darius.
Oh, I thought you meant you rolled mine, Max.
No, okay, I'm rolling
okay.
yours right now.
What's yours?
I
I'll
don't
roll
like
it high.
it.
Oh, I rolled your max. Don't worry about it.
That'll do. That will do nicely.
9.
Do you want to reroll?
You don't know you roll?
I'll roll it high.
Roll a 10 on a 1d8.
Here's like a D4 rolls a 5.
Break,
Dude,
break,
just
yeah.
breaks.
Break
Screen
physics.
shatters.
Twitch just explodes. Okay, so I think that's it for our HP rolling. So remember to add that. You have a 9 plus HP. Some more. And well, we're started. You guys wake up. You find Aiden nowhere, but that's not so surprising. He usually goes and does his own things sometimes. So what do you guys do?
I wanted
Did
to
we,
kind
did
of,
we
I
actually
wanted to kind
just
of,
wait? No, people went outside.
No, people just went outside because like the tremors happened because the giant went to eat.
Yeah.
And then I think you didn't. You decide you wanted at first to go somewhere, and then when you realized that it's a fucking giant and you already talked to the undead, you didn't do it
yeah,
anymore.
no, I think we decided to rest because we got wrecked by that encounter.
Are we fully
Dark.
healed? Oh, that's right, we leveled, so we're fully healed because we leveled.
No. It's called Chucky's. We just did like it. That's for fun. Basically, when you level, we said that RPG goes, you get your HP back, which is not in 3.5 at all.
Pretty sure I healed a lot of people last time though.
But
Yeah, you
that's
did, you
what
popped all
that's
the
what I
kills.
wanted to say. I think Cadence just healed you also.
And I'm pretty sure that Samal did as well.
Well, we
Right.
we haven't played in a long time, so it's gonna be weird. It's gonna take us a long time to check everything. So let's just say you guys are have full
I
HP.
can definitely. I see a lot of D8s.
I'm gonna
plus
say you guys are all
fives.
full HP. Don't worry about it.
So
Sweet.
I'm pretty sure that we're.
I'll take that and run with it.
You do you have your dex damage anymore? I don't think. I think she used the lesser restoration on you.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
we
I
solved
used,
that
I used
like
Yeah.
a while ago.
restorations to.
Yeah, you used two restorations. I remember that.
Yeah. I
Okay.
have noted down.
So, you guys woke up, and what do you do now? You have 2 days until the undeads go on their charge, and you can do whatever you want.
Or we just go back to
course.
the main people. And
Yeah, we were going to finish those necklace things off, but
what's the point? Nothing good has come from it.
nothing
I
completely
don't
bad
think we're
came
going
from
to
it
finish
either.
it off. After what just happened, it's kind of suicide to go back.
Maybe
Well, that's
something
because
will
it- fully
happen.
non-game
that's
game.
because it was the yeah, but that's what it was because it was the death one.
What makes you think the other ones are going to be better?
I don't think the other ones will be better. I think that at the end of this, though, there's something to be had.
I don't think
Or at
it would
least
aid us
destroy the
for epic
legacies of these
footage.
false gods.
If we put this to a vote, I'd put a vote to just go back to the main group of people. We've
those
seen that
that
this
we can
place
see.
isn't what it speaks of. They said that there'd be alchemical fire when there were ghosts, and there are just too many things out here to kill us. If we don't make it back, we could die out here, and we may never achieve our mission or our goal.
Seems like these challenges aren't going anywhere at this point in time anyway. And that
I would rather not deal with whatever of death, some
Yeah,
higher
but-
level.
What exactly are you expecting from
Oh.
the challenge?
we might not want to.
With nothing,
Uh,
exactly. This is just, we could just go back and we could try and take on the giant now. We have the means to an end. Why don't we use it? Before we run
Just
out of
thinking
time,
of
before
we
we
might
die.
actually we continue with trying to put necklaces on statues. We might awaken something we can't deal with along with the upcoming battle. So I'm rather not stack challenges upon each other. You know what I mean? That's just my.
Yeah. I have a similar interest in that as well.
And thus, we all look at
It-
Samal.
There's no. I'm thinking out of a practical. Even if I want these blasphemous demigods destroyed, more than anything else, I think helping the people should come first, and that we might just waste time.
But
do we
what
start?
if we let the people out and this uncovers something that affects them?
What people? We could do that afterwards, couldn't we? It's not like there's any time restraint on this, but there is a time restraint on our main mission.
How do you know that, Sorcerer?
We have a time restraint as in the ghosts are gonna attack the
Yeah.
giant and stuff in 2 days.
No, how do you know there's not a time restraint on this? Who says that whenever the
Who's that?
giant dies, something doesn't happen here?
Well, if something doesn't happen here, then what has the people to worry about with it?
I
Well,
don't care about what the people want from this. I just want to know what is at the end. There could be something very Productive
I
to us.
mean, the
There
amulets.
could be nothing.
The amulets
There could be
themselves.
There could be
yeah, but
nothing.
the amulets themselves are magic.
Yep,
And
that is right. And we have the amulets.
Yeah, but
And we're
you're tr-
almost
why
throwing
would
them
you
away.
make a magic? Why would you make a magic amulet to guard nothing?
Because it's a magic amulet. It gives you power.
Yeah, but why would you?
But why do they do things?
Yeah, if this was just like a
Because it
ritual,
gives you power.
yeah, but if this was just a ritual thing that like didn't matter at all and it was just a nothing, then why would you have magic amulets guarding it? You would just make normal amulets and have them guard it.
Why would you make amulets to guide anything?
Well, exactly. You wouldn't make amulets to guard nothing.
No,
You
anything.
make amulets to guard things because you can
Why would you
split
make
the
an
five
amulet to guard-
amulets
Well,
between
you're-
5
you're
different
the,
people
you're
and
the
then
mage.
walk
You
the
tell me
thing
why,
away.
why do people ward things with magic?
They're not warding things with magic. The amulets are not necessarily made to ward something.
But these ones clearly are.
Maybe it's bringing the creatures back to life. Maybe that's their purpose.
Maybe.
And what if that happens? What if we bring some of the strongest wizards and sorcerers of a previous time back to life? One of them,
Could
which
happen
is
that they're just-
under death.
They'd be useful
Think
people.
that's going to
to
end
draw.
well for us?
Are we like fully aware that? I mean, these guys that we put the amulets on. They're the mages.
You are fully aware that these were their amulets because you actually found them on little
Yeah.
busts of them, and
It might
The
be a
library
way
guys.
to just escape the curse of time. Basically, I don't know. Maybe they froze themselves in statues
Yeah.
just to wait for some other.
Some
You
worship
are-
I mean,
or
one
They
something.
never
point in
got-
time,
they
it
never-
seems more relevant.
you are aware
They
because
never got imprisoned here.
yeah, you are aware because Somal previously had a good history check. You guys know that they're not imprisoned here. They are imprisoned in the heart of a mountain, far
Magic
far
works in mysterious ways.
west from here.
The key to that could be here.
Right, are we going to do it or not? Because this is pointless to speculate. No, well, it could be doing this. It could be doing that. It could unlock. It
As
could
I said
unlock a dragon.
before,
It could unlock a dragon. It could unlock a
As
red
I said
dragon.
before,
It
my
could
vote
unlock a
is
tiny
against
dragon.
One at a time, please. I
you're
saw.
trying to convince us to do it, and as I said before, my vote is against it.
I already stated my opinion, and I merely put thought into my reasoning. I am also against putting the amulets on statues.
Nick,
At
you
this
still there?
point in time.
So then let's suggest what we are going to do then.
Your camera was very frozen for a moment, and I was wondering if you're still there.
No, I'm still here. It's all good.
Oh, yeah, your connection is kind of.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you can hear you, but your connection is kind of bad. My camera is pixelated, and you kind of. Hello.
Stop downloading.
I'm still here. I can still hear you all, if y'all can hear me.
Yeah, I mean, we're
Yeah.
okay.
on.
If the sound is okay, so just go on.
I just say I believe that there's something more to this room than meets the eyes. Maybe it's some sort of way for these imprisoned mages to hear in on this city. It would be beneficial to us if we
Well,
show it.
At the end of the day,
Or-
as long
or
as
at least find out what's at the
as long as the giant doesn't sit down on the building or something like that, it'll still be here afterwards.
Okay,
Yep.
so what do you guys
can
in
agree
the
with
end?
that.
What do you guys in the end want to do after you've all
Say we
debated?
go and kill the giant with the help of the people, and
We
we'll
need
wait
the
2 days
bear.
and regroup.
Need to get those mages out of their little safety room. Just.
We need to go. We need to go back. We need to go back, basically.
Yeah, we should convince everyone that we have to make a stand.
We
And
Yeah.
I think it's probably best to leave the mages to me.
That's fair enough.
I do have some little small leverage over what is it called? Eustace Shitstorm.
You use this
Didn't you make
hellstorm.
Useless.
Didn't you make him
Useless.
cry? Or something
Useless.
Like
No, I think I
Useless.
saw. I think Darius made him cry, if I remember correctly.
that? No,
Yep,
Darius.
I'll also
I think it
I'll
was
also
Cyrus
take
made him
off.
cry.
I'll also take off the magic cloak. Or give it to you, if you want to give this to them. I've had a change of mind. You can have. They can have it.
No. He's quite happy to see it be put to use. Even if it tears him apart.
Oh, did you have a talk with him?
Yeah.
Remember?
Okay. If he insists.
Okay, so you guys try and make your way back to the secret tunnel and make it back
How
into the city.
far is it first?
You're not extremely far from it. You're still like in the center of town. You haven't gone past the main circle of the town. So it would be basically 10 minutes, 15 minutes from here, I'd say. But as you know, there are a lot of patrols around, so it's mainly very dangerous to go and roam outside, just like that, just move outside. So you should need to have a good plan.
How fast can someone ride and still cast spells? Is that possible, or do you have to make concentration checks?
You could possibly ride and cast spells. You would need a ride check, not concentrations. You just need to be able to ride while you still do the appropriate motions and verbal components without falling from your horse.
Technically, you can still have sex and cast it. Just say.
Yeah, so you just need to do a good ride
Just
check
sorry.
and like that.
Completely
Like, to
random.
stay in saddle is like
Just do that all the time.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
without a saddle, it's very hard because then you need to make a concentration check as well. But with a saddle, I'm gonna say that you just need a ride check.
of course Brody doesn't have a saddle, that's right.
Yeah.
I think he might make a bit of noise as well. Something like that, yeah.
I still remember our session when you dropped Burly on 2 of my innocent little orcs,
There you went, fucking innocent. Oh.
Snap.
and they exploded. Anyway, so how do you plan to get there? Anyway,
What hocus pocus do I have? I can't remember what spells I I can
I'm
remember.
confident in my abilities to get there myself, but I cannot guarantee anything
I
for
can't
you
remember
all.
what two of them do.
I'm confident in my ability to fly there myself, but I cannot guarantee. Oh wait, I can. Would you guys like me to help you fly there?
interesting.
Can you
How fast
You
can you
don't
fly?
think that they
Can
will see
you-
someone flying?
and I point at Burley, can you make him fly?
It's a creature.
Can you
Like
send
you
him
have
away
it.
and then?
So I
can
can have my
summon him
own
again.
flying bison?
You can summon him again.
I don't think so.
No, I mean
I demand that Bob ride Burley
if I
if he
dispel
starts
him,
flying.
He's spent, Gary.
You
If
are?
I unsummon him, he's spent.
No, if you run away from him, he unsummons himself and then you summon him back.
You can reuse the spell, basically. What I mean, but if he just stays there until you unsummon him.
You
can
just
re-
have to put up with the sad face.
Yeah, but the spell slot is used. Like while he's still with you there, your spell slot for the whatever summon creature he is, 4 or 3, is spent.
You're saying we can always summon them.
Potentially,
can't
could he,
replace the
could he
spell.
actually make the bison fly?
Yeah, he could make a bison fly. I mean, why not? You could make. I think there's no restrictions on the fly spell on who you can make fly.
You've also got to think of what the bison's reaction to being able to fly will be.
Well, again, it's a celestial
probably-
creature. It's not
You'll probably
necessarily.
become stumpy. Even celestial creatures, Chucky, they have desires. And when you're a bison and you can fly, the natural instinct is to be bull in a china shop.
Well, depending on what animal handling rules are gonna go here, I don't think you have
any
a.
fucker's gonna handle a fucking bison that's trying to charge around.
So, In
I
the
don't
end,
trust-
It's compelling.
frying bison or no
To
frying bison.
override my safety.
Don't worry, I'll just try and pat it and calm it down. Boof.
I don't trust this magic. I'd rather work in something that I know and understand.
How fast do we travel, Mage, if you make us fly?
I tell you all of the abilities of fly, and that I have all of, I think, 4 uses.
Yeah,
Four
you
uses.
have 4 level spells. 4 level 4 spells?
No, wait, I think I have 5.
Or level
Actually.
yeah, you leveled up, so check if you see if
I
you...
have 5. I have 5 uses.
I think we can actually travel quicker if we fly. Like we don't. When you say fly, we don't have to like fly like 30 feet up. We could just fly like
As
like
the
one-
crow flies.
at one story level. We could.
Yep, and
It's-
you shouldn't fly above 60 feet because.
Or
you could
40.
fall to your
We're all
death.
wearing armor. We're all wearing armor.
Hooray!
You
So-
know, this is like this. You could fly there, but it's early morning, and you know that you'll be seen, and
Also nocturnal, so that'd be tired.
yeah, but still,
Oh.
the patrols are like they know about you now. You've alerted everything, so there've been patrols going on around the city. They haven't found you in the temple yet, but it's just a matter of time. And
could
you
make
are
the
going
tra-
to a secret tunnel where
I'm really confident. Yeah, that's
We
good.
could make a distraction with the ball.
Flame!
We were early.
Make the ball charge.
Not a boar, it's a bison.
Bison. Make the bison charge. And we sneak around that way.
Could make happen, but we have to make sure he will, as we said before.
He'll just poof into
Yeah,
magicness.
I know he has poofs, but like, then it will reappear.
Oh, yeah.
What
But
was
I could probably make so that.
If I
Berlin
recall
goes down.
correct, if I recall correctly, the giant keeps some sort of store of live animals. That's always a possibility if we could disrupt
Yeah,
that
it's-
with the bison.
it's
That would
surrounded-
cause a
it's
distraction.
surrounded. It's surrounded by things that it
Also-
wouldn't get close.
Well, I'm not too keen as to Hurley getting eaten. I know that he won't. I mean, nothing bad will happen because he will just come hunt stuff.
Yeah, but if he just
I-
charges off in the other direction until he puffs into a pack of smoke, the amount of noise that he would make would at least give us a head start.
Of course. I
I
And
would-
if
totally-
you
I totally
really
agree
want a
with
head
the idea.
start, if you really want a head start, I can go and smack this anvil somewhere and this makes a fuck ton of noise.
I think
I
the
would-
bison idea is sound.
Also suggest that we could poison something to do with their supply of food, as I have an extremely poisonous poison in my possession.
It's just getting there. That's the problem. It was surrounded by things.
it's basically a square, and in every edge of the square there were watchtowers. Crudely made watchtowers, but still they were watchtowers.
And it's also the furthest away from where we want to go, so you're in no man's land once you go there.
Fair enough.
Okay, so
I
what
wonder if my
crazy
bird could do it.
plan will we make out to get
I wonder
there?
if my basic bird could do it. I don't think that's a suspected bird, and they couldn't really see it very well holding a vial of poison.
How would you need to apply the poison?
Just tip it into the fucking supply, I suppose.
Yeah, but it's animals. The animals would have to ingest it.
Yeah, it's like live animals.
That's their food supply basically. They don't
They might
have-
not get suspicious of a bird, but when the bird's got something like in its talons on the floor while it's trying to pour a vial of poison in with its beak, that would probably look suspicious.
I suppose.
And the other
Is there a
thing
water
probably
supply?
wouldn't like it either.
Is there a water supply? It probably wouldn't be inside if there was a water supply.
Not that we know of.
From what you can make off the water supply, which must surely be in the castle area.
Which is where they all live.
Well,
Sounds rather
part of them
strange.
are camped, yeah.
How strange. Anyway. So, are we taking a fly approach? I can do 5. That's 1 for myself, 1 for you 3, 1 for Bob, and 1 for a bear if he ever shows up.
I think it's best just to save the flies for if we get into a sticky situation, because they don't last for very
That
long.
will take 4 rounds though. 4 rounds of me having to do nothing but tap you on the shoulder and watch you go 1 by 1.
It's still
So you propose sneaking, which I must admit I'm not very good at.
yeah, but it's you're on about either sneaking past something and not being very good, or just flying straight past it.
I like flying. Flying's nice.
Yeah, but you're trying to say that if you sneak, you might get caught. Well, if you're gonna fly straight
Just
past it,
can't we just like
But
hover?
the thing is, I can't
above,
sneak at a rate of just such a speed.
Can't we just hover like a couple of feet off the ground? So, you know, just
It
if
doesn't
you see
last
something-
that long. We could go through the
I
streets.
don't think it flies well even lasts long enough to get us to where we need to.
It lasts
I mean, with the speed of flying, you
7 minutes.
Like I think literally, if you like booked it straight
no, you
through
could
there,
you could easily go there because as a fly
It's
spell,
as the crows flies.
as the
Yeah,
crow
but-
flies like directly, you would make it
yeah,
there.
directly. That's what I'm saying. If you-
It's
if you
600
literally
feet. It's 600 feet per minute as the way the round works.
Yeah, but that's out of combat.
That's for 7 minutes.
That's out of combat though.
So
I don't think you can use out of combat spells where there's potentially combat. Out of combat rates where there's potentially combat.
I'm sure if you're just booking at it.
Yeah, if you're just booking it, it's okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you literally just go fucking full on YOLO towards where it is, you'd be able to get there. But if you followed the streets and everything, I don't think it would last long enough.
How
You could
far
just
away
find-
is the secret entrance?
As I said, about 10-15 minutes from where you are just going by foot. You
So
don't
that's
know how
through the
much.
cities. So that's at the foot speed. That's pretty slow compared to 60-foot fly. So I think we
Yeah,
could
but-
easily make it.
Yeah, but you're going to get
Right.
seen by everything, though. That's what we're saying. You're going to get seen by everything. It's not about can we get there, or is it quick enough to get there, or is it quicker? You are going to get seen. What do you do when you get seen?
We initiate. Well, the thing is, if they ever want to go into a fucking trench full of shit and they want to try and fight people in a trench full of shit, I'm pretty sure that would be easy to defend because it's such a narrow passageway.
Yeah, but then there's no.
I'm pretty sure if we brought them there and they knew what was down there, we would lose that army and certainly die. I'm not a fan of dying here.
So, how do you want to go about this then?
Hey,
move.
What I do have is a pretty sure thought of us handling smaller, like troops, though, like with enough. I just look at Darius. Got any more your famous web spells?
I do. What are the chances? I have them every day. I can. I mean,
Yeah, I think
wow.
we could probably, even if we get spotted, we could probably.
I mean, you could probably deal with the patrols around.
Yeah, every time we've gotten in combat, we can get out of them. The only situations we need to avoid are the giant and the mage, and alerting absolutely everybody. They're the only three things.
Yeah, that's your problem basically. If you get into the big guys, but you don't know if you will or if you won't. It's basically a roll of a dice, as they say. But I mean, whatever way you go around it, there's a chance you will get caught or not. So now it depends only how you're going to go about it.
Just me. I can literally talk my way out of anything.
Who wants a 5 scroll, by the way? I don't need it anymore.
We decided that
If you know what I mean.
only you can actually cast it.
Who wants a what?
5 scroll.
Yeah, you can. You're the only one who can cast it.
but I can cast.
Someone with a
Fireball
use magic
normally.
device could cast a scroll, right? Or does it have to be in your?
No, but now if you
You have
have
to
like
have
if you have a
arcane.
fireball scroll, Isa, you don't need to use your spell slot. So if you wanna save the spell slot for later, you can use the scroll. That's
The
the
only
advantage
other
of having a
person who
scroll.
can use it is me, and my role would be Gash for it. Because it's too high of a level spell.
Yeah,
But still,
fine.
someone with a use magic device can use a scroll, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but I think you do need cast a level check for the scroll.
Really?
You usually need cast a level checks for any scroll.
It's like you roll. I think you roll for like how well you use it. or
Exactly,
something like that.
exactly.
But if obviously if you're an arcane caster, you only roll to use it.
Yeah, it's usually
But also,
level of the spell plus 10, and that's it. That's the cast level check.
oh, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, you just need to roll a d. For like mages, it's easy, but like the caster level is meant for basically people who don't have magical aptitudes, so that they can't just like stock on spells and have like the same abilities as a mage, but still be a warrior.
Okay, well,
It's so I
Sure.
can use the fireball scroll. That's what it's for.
Exactly.
it sounds like a shame.
It's a conspiracy.
It is a bit of a shame.
Indeed, a conspiracy.
So, how are we gonna go about it, guys? How are we gonna do it?
Before we go, mentioning scrolls. I'm going to use clairvoyance.
Ooh, interesting.
And it's going to be over the castle.
Over the castle. If I remember correctly, clairvoyance just see, like scrying.
Enables you to hear or see your choice, almost as if you were there. You don't need line of sight, but the local must be known, a place familiar to you, or an obvious one. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a castle. is an
Exactly,
obvious
that's
one.
exactly. So, do you want to heal or do you want to see?
I want to see from in the middle of the courtyard, and I can rotate.
Okay. So you cast this spell and you see in this middle of this courtyard. Basically, what she is the back courtyard. You're in the middle of that place to your left, basically to the west, as it would be. You see the castle that's in the middle. The cryptoid castle that still seems to be holding pretty nicely. But it's completely abandoned. No, the orcs haven't gone in at all. And around this like back courtyard, which is pretty massive, you see what you know to be most of the army camped around. There are dozens, maybe even 100 or 200 tents, where you can see mercenaries, people, goblins, hobgoblins moving around. You see the big giant. Slumping in one corner just above a hole in the ground, and when you look closer you see that those are actually the gates, because you recognize them from when you were on the other side. The giant rune gates that go down. There's like a 30 feet stairway that goes down, and then the gates are just there. If you want to see anything more, you need to do me a spot check.
Yeah, it lasts like a minute per level, so I'd actively be looking.
Yeah, so what are you looking for? Are you looking for something specific?
I'm looking for significant figures.
You see the giant, yes. And do me a just do me a spot check. I want to see if you see any something
that.
here.
Basically,
You see
significant
the
figures.
mage or not?
Anything interesting or any
exactly.
unique characteristics of the army, like weapon type, etc., etc.
Okay, you see a couple of interesting things. All of the people here are kind of prepared for the rune gates to open, because you see a lot of arrows, like just into the ground so that the archers can take them easily. You can see a couple of stacked borders to the sides, so you know that if you go out, you need to make sure that you go like the middle way, not the sides, because that's where the borders are just gonna fall.
Kind of
on
like
you.
a boulder trap.
Yeah, exactly. Just like they have borders up and they just push them.
Only
And
on the sides.
only on the sides. There's none in the middle. And besides that, there's something curious. You know you've seen this somewhere. You look at the giant more closely and you realize he has an arm brace. The same one you saw in the book.
And it wasn't my book.
What are the
Get the book.
chances?
The one who like made him.
The
Oh,
giant.
bigger.
hang on. Was that on my thing or was it somebody else's book?
Cadence, I think, read it.
Yeah, quick, Cadence, get the book.
Yeah, Cadence read it, and you saw like the picture because they're like giant drawn, like they called Mograms, these giants, and like the Mogram drawn in the arm brace.
I think the brace was
How much?
What does it say in the book?
Yeah, I think he toggled it to increase his penis size.
Yeah, he toggles it to basically from what you understand there, these are lesser Mograms, and they basically have giants. So they use these arm braces that are magically enchanted by dark magic to make them bigger.
So it's a magically made big one.
And we
Yeah.
know that he takes it off just before he goes night night, right? Just before he sleeps, he just takes it off, and he just like becomes smaller so he can fit in his bed.
It just means means
Makes sense to me.
Means you need to send your bird to pick at it and pull it off.
Dude, my bird can do many things. And it can probably do that too. Let's do it. Great idea. 10 out of 10.
Right. Anything else then other than the giant and the arrows and the boulders?
Okay, yeah, as you said, you see a couple of things, and another thing. You see the mage. Mage is talking to the giant, from what it seems. The giant is just like slowly responding with like one
I
words.
think we should see other people.
But the mage is seemingly just into the discussion, but he isn't doing anything else. He's in his black robes, and besides that, that's all that you see. There's nothing
Mage
more.
got friend zone. Hard.
Damn it. It's bad, guys. It's bad, guys. I think the giant has a mage on Facebook.
Don't tell me they're friends.
Yeah. I
Don't tell me
think
that.
it's-
Don't tell me it's complicated.
It possibly. I think ever since the giant started wearing the bracelet and can't get into bed now, I think that's when it started becoming complicated.
That must be. It's complicated now.
It's complicated.
It's now too big to fit as well. So yeah, we'll leave the classy conversation there.
Giant confirmed likes taking corn.
The problems of a big.
Right, I say that we should move.
You want to get going?
If we get into trouble, then
I have a variety of spells now, guys.
at
I can
all
even
costs.
charm a person.
No. Excellent. Yeah, excellent. No, excellent. If we get a chance, capture somebody and give them to me. Not as a follower, but I need to do some shit with them.
Not as a follower.
God, I need to
No.
do some shit with them.
I need to cast. I
I
need
can
to
do
cast.
some shit to him too, flipping my
No,
dagger.
no.
Just-
Stop stabbing everything. There's one left. We need to capture, preferably an orc, which I
I'll
know
make it
is-
slow, small.
I know
It'll be alright.
Well, yeah. Even
He'll
if you can
spill
just
his
slow it
guts
down,
before he dies.
I need to be able to cast on it. I need to be able to cast on it, and
If I
then
charm person, would that help?
yes, but it would be a waste of a spell. Only if we're desperate.
It's a level 1 spell.
Well, I
doesn't
can
matter.
once you're done.
I have enough of them.
But yeah, hopefully we won't get caught at all. But if we do, if we can kind of keep an orc alive, that would be interesting to say the least.
Okay, so you've been talking for a long while, and I'd like you all to do me some listen checks. Those who are like, you're still like, do you still concentrate on your spell, or are you still concentrating on the spell?
Well, I have. How many minutes? What level are we now? 7.
Yeah, 7 minutes.
Yeah, so I have 8 minutes of it, and
8 minutes.
I would concentrate for the entire time.
Okay, so then
On-
not
on
besides Somal, everybody do me listen checks. Okay, James, you do hear some trampling around the building, like because of the as big as like, the dome building, sounds that easily go inside and echo, and around your building, like around the temple, you kind of start hearing trampling and movement. It seems like it's not a long while till they will think of searching this place as much as they hate going inside.
I think I hear some people outside.
I don't hear anything. What are you talking about?
Then it's
Oh, I
definitely, it's,
have
definitely,
graded.
it's definitely time then. Cadence, can you definitely use the ball, bison, to distract?
I
Yeah,
know.
do it. The
So
board
where's the
die.
noise coming from? Where should we?
James,
I know.
the sound is coming from the northern side of the building.
There's only one door anyway, isn't there?
Yeah, the door is on the south side.
Yeah.
So where's the? Should the bison go up? Like if we were to
Well,
distract?
We're going to be heading north, so
Yeah,
if to send the bison east, like towards the Hall of Heretics.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you
You
guys
mean
go
west
outside.
towards the Hall of Heretics.
No, we don't need to go towards the Hall of Heretics. We need to go towards the castle.
Yeah, send the bison west. No,
East.
there isn't anything.
Oh shit! Yeah, I said east, didn't I? Sorry, west.
Oh, okay, it's west. Okay, I was
Gotcha.
looking at that.
Yeah,
I was
east is
kind of
like the
confused. I'm
remaining
like,
of the
do I have
city.
this backwards or something? Okay, cool.
East
I'm like,
towards the
"Yeah,
Hall
you
of
guys
Heretics.
wrong
It basically just goes out, turns right, and then does a big 180 towards the Hall of Heretics.
Yes,
So
just like the whole point.
basically-
Just like goes all the way around the world. The Hall of Heretics.
If everyone
I
is
cast
ready,
group invisibility on row 20.
Do you actually have that spell prepared?
No. No.
I don't think you get it
Just
anyway.
look at row
You do
20.
have
All the
invisible.
characters have disappeared. Ooh.
I found him.
Nah.
You just drew it white on them. You liar. Anyway, so you guys go outside, and what's your plan from
I-
here?
yeah, we'll go outside and we'll. I guess we're going outside and like if everyone's ready, like
Yeah, so I from what I make out, James is gonna be sneaking.
Yes, a little ways. Do you want me behind you all or in front of you all?
In front.
In front, yeah.
You're the tank now.
James kind of looks uneasy. I don't know how I feel about trying to face them head on.
Well, the idea is that you.
I mean, I'd feel a lot better in the back. I mean, Bob could surely kind of looks at Bob take care of that, you know?
got a new spear.
What are you trying to imply? You're saying Bob isn't important and not a PC character and needs to die? I think so too. Great
I'm
idea.
saying that Bob. I'm saying.
Hooray. Let's do that. It's a good job.
Somehow
Good
cast
job,
fireball on you all.
He doesn't have fireball on us all.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't give me this fucking spell.
Okay, so
I have anti-fireball protection
And-
insurance. You can't hurt me. Oh boy, oh boy.
what do you others? How do you plan on doing this? Do you try and sneak as well, or
Basically, I think the best way to do it is for Nick to sneak first, and how we'd normally go one first and then cross. Then I'll sneak across with everybody else.
okay, and you send how far can
I,
the
gue- I guess I guess I wouldn't send Burley until Nick has been, you know.
okay?
Or when do we? I mean, Nick's probably better off like sneaking off on his own at start, and then I just release Burley. and
I would
cross
just
like a
clunk
bush.
along in the back with my insane dexterity.
Quick question, Chucky. On a meta level, if you don't sneak, how much noise do you make?
You don't necessarily. I
much.
mean, not very much, but the fact is
If you
like
try and sneak, you'll almost always make less noise than if
Yeah,
you're
you're
not
It's
Yeah, but
always-
if you sneak and fail, you'd end up making more noise than walking.
no. You still hide, you still sneak, but it's like you sneak bad. Like for example, if people are not actively looking
It's
for you
closer to
at
what?
all, like if they're not actively looking you at all.
No, I'm not on about hide. I'm on about like move silently.
Yeah, I'm saying like I'm telling you hide. If people are not actively looking for you, they are far
No,
less
I'm not
likely
hide.
to find you, even if you roll a let's say 2 on your hide check.
Yeah, but I'm not about hide. I'm saying if you try to move silently, if you fail it, do you end up making more noise
No.
than you would
No,
if you were
no, no.
walking?
You make less noise than you're walking, but
But you just make less noise than more noise than when a good sneak.
if you were sneaking, yeah.
Exactly.
It's probably best we all at least try.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So all of you give me hide checks and move silently checks.
Chucky, you know my this new spells I got, right?
I think you sent them to me when we did it, but
I'll just repeat them. Just
yeah, great.
chat. You don't want to hit them. Block your ears. I'll just say it's Charm Person, Glitter Dust, and Fireball.
Okay. Very good. So give me those rolls.
Hide. Move silent. Oh god. No,
James.
move silently. Why you
Hide.
do this?
Well, from the sounds that you hear outside, it's not gonna be a very big problem of moving silently. I think it's gonna be hide more or less.
Oh.
That's gonna be the important roll here. Yeah, hide is gonna be the important roll here. 0.
Oh god. Cadence, why?
It's like, well, Cadence, why are you still holding
Well,
on to the
so,
why are you still holding on
Cadence
to the
is just
bison?
like-
So Cadence accidentally mistimed.
Cadence is pretty much walking casually.
letting out Burley. So Burley kind of makes like a doom 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 doom.
Cadence is like, forget you guys, I want to ride Burley, and just gets on the back of Burley, giddy up boy, and just like rides down the middle of the street.
No, what really happens? I'm like, forget you guys. I want to ride on top of Cadence,
So-
and I just jump on Cadence's shoulders, and that's what makes Cadence. so
And then
fast.
then I fall down because I can't support your weight, even with
Aw,
with you.
thanks. I'm like skinny as I guess.
I know,
so.
but I have 8 strength, Isai. You're like you.
Even I have more strength than that.
What the fuck?
I can barely have this. I mean, with this breastplate. I mean,
See,
I can
breasts,
I
I barely carry
Yeah,
anything.
I can barely keep them contained. They're barely
Barely.
contained. Like they.
I mean, once
too
you
much,
once
man.
you put a ration down each one, there's just not much room at all.
Well, that's
I'm
a good
I'm
place to
probably
hide your stuff.
bordering.
Double
I'm
D.
probably bordering heavy encumbrance as it is.
Okay, so you guys all move, and let's see what the roll of the dice says. And I'm gonna go for Nick first. Nick, as you move in front, you see that there are patrols around here. They seem to have been like easily spreading around. So they're organized. They seem to be organized. So this is not a good sign. But from the amount of noise that they're making, you feel like move silent is gonna be like useless. You just need to find a good hiding spot, which you do, and the patrol passes you. But you feel like your friends wouldn't be able to hide as good unless they were very, very lucky. So like a distraction would be the only thing that would stop them from finding your friends at the moment. And well, do you want to do anything?
While I do this, I want to cast. Before we went out, I forgot to say.
Yeah, no problem.
Is it okay if I recon by saying I cast message on everyone, just to make it easier for us to communicate?
Yeah, I'm okay with that retcon.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you all have message in you guys, so you can communicate mentally for a couple, 10 minutes, I think, something like that. So go on. What do you do?
So
Next?
it's about an hour and 10 minutes.
Shit. So Nick, what do you do with this?
I kind of use the message, and I'm like, they're coming towards you all. If you all have that distraction ready, now's the time to use it. How many are there?
They're about like you can because you're in an alleyway, you see on the other sides like there's about 5 orcs and 10 goblins on each patrol, and they're easily moving. Like they're not just rushing; they're easily checking everything. They're going in each house. They're looking down each alleyway. They're pretty organized from what you see.
So in total, it's 10 wargs and 20 goblins.
Yeah, from what
One ain't
like
that amount in each patrol.
and that amount, and like on the 2 patrols that you see, you don't know how many are in close.
Are they grouped up?
Yeah, they're kind of grouped up. They're kind of like they're disbanding a group so they can go in a building and then go in an alleyway, and so not necessarily in the same spot. Hello, kitty cat.
I convey this as well, that there's this amount of people.
Use your magic or something. I don't know what I could do to stop these people.
Okay, so going
How
to
many
you
are
guys, what do you do? There are about 10 orcs and 20 goblins.
What, blocking our path?
20 goblins.
4 uses, Gary.
It's got two different things though. It says a handful. Oh no, they both say handfuls. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, 4 uses. That's what the dice says. I don't remember if I gave you anything, but
No, you didn't.
okay, 4 uses then. So, what do you guys do?
They're like running this way. seeing
They're
where-
not running. They're not running. They're easily searching everything.
Are they within 40 feet of each other?
Yes, yes. I mean,
Kind
they're on the street. Like,
They're definitely blocking our way.
I guess now would be a good time to release Mr. Burley. And
No, we're gonna
So
call
just
it.
fireball them?
that fireball spell, I say, yeah.
They're all in the 40-foot radius that is apparently where they all are.
yeah, you could easily hit
Actually
one
all in
patrol.
our way though.
Yeah, they are going in your way because there's a main street that comes down, and like the temple is a round thing. So they're going down the main street right now, and there's another street to it that the streets meet together, and then they go around the temple. And
Just
you
looking at it.
need to take one of those streets. That's your way.
Just do it, but it's gonna make a lot of noise, so we need to start moving.
Yeah, so
Straight away.
like you could do that, but you feel like after you know that after you do it, you need to move very fast. You make your presence.
Am I
known
gonna
here.
get caught?
No,
Am I gonna get
no,
caught
no,
in
no.
this fireball if he fires it? Okay.
No.
And one whole patrol will be.
Oh,
Is
mm,
it-
I mean, when
Depends.
depends when you time it. So you have like 15 seconds until they, 15-20 seconds until they meet together and kind of disband for to like go around the temple. So what are you gonna do?
Do you want me to fireball? I can fireball.
Just do it.
Okay, I'll fireball the area.
Okay, where are you fireballing in? Because
In the epicenter of the fucking patrol.
okay, so
You
you're
see
waiting
they're
for
all
them to
within
kind of
20
meet
feet.
together, and then you